Hello and welcome back to the Lincoln Loco 3 and the final episode of Season 11 of the Lincoln Loco 3. And boy, today's episode is a big one. There are so many different things that could happen. We could get Europa League football, we could get Europa Conference League football, or we could get no European football and finish as low as 10th in the table, which would be devastating considering that we have been in the top 7 for 99% of the season. Of course, today's video is sponsored by OneFootball, the best footballing app out there to keep up to date with all of the live scores and all of the games from all of the leagues from around the world that matter to you. Follow all your favourite teams and turn push notifications on to send alerts straight through to your phone as soon as a goal goes in the back of the net or any other big match event happens in the game. You can download the app from the top line of the description for absolutely free. Helps me out, helps the channel out, and of course it helps you out keeping up to date with all of the football news. That's the last little bit of OneFootball integration for the time being. So thank you very much to OneFootball, of course, for sponsoring 2 weeks worth of videos. And also thank you very much to everyone who has downloaded the app back in December and now once again. Obviously, without you guys downloading it, they wouldn't have come back to me again for another run in sponsorship integration. So hopefully they come back again in the future. That'd be very, very nice. And that's all thanks to you guys downloading the app. So from the bottom of my heart, thank you very much. So you were last here, obviously, for the 2-1 loss to Tenerife and that 5-4 defeat to Valencia, where for half of the game, I wasn't here. And that half of the game that I wasn't here, we won 3-0. So when I'm not watching or playing the game, we do better, which probably explains a lot, doesn't it? Since then, we've played 2 league games. One was a 4-1 defeat to Villarreal, but we did manage to get a 2-0 victory over Seville, and that's given us a bit of a lifeline. The league table looks like this. We sit 6th right now on 60 points, with Seville ahead of us on 64 points. If they lose both games and we win both games today, we go ahead of them in the table and secure 5th place and a Europa League place. Now, we could just stay 6th and get Europa League place as well. That'd be very, very nice. Or we could drop below Celta Vigo and go 7th and get a Europa Conference League place. However, Espanyol are only 4 points behind us, as are Levante and Huesca in 10th are 5 points behind us. If we lose both games today, they go ahead of us pretty much, and we're not going to get European football. Our final 2 games are against Real Madrid, so that's already a loss pretty much guaranteed, and Espanyol. So this Espanyol game means so much. We basically just have to beat Espanyol. We have to beat them. The thing is, obviously, our form is pretty atrocious, so it's not great, but I do have a dirty trick up my sleeve, and I'm not proud of this, alright? Obviously, we'd lost lots of games in a row. It wasn't great. Clearly, my team selection wasn't very good. So last game, I let Andre Shitagel pick it. I did a quick pick. I'll let him do it, and I'm going to let him do it again, because it worked last game. So I'm going to press quick pick. And he's changed the team round a little bit. Now, do I agree with this team? I'm going to have to, aren't I? Going to have to. Krenter in goal, Stransky, Hannesson, Giannis and Galina in the back line, Pascal, Murphy and Lalovic in the midfield, with Paulo Turner playing as the inside forward on the left. Can he do that? He can actually. His finishing's not great, but alright, Andre, if you want Paulo to play there, I'm going to trust you with Perez on the right and then Gisk leading the line. That's the team that we're going to go for. Let's just jump straight into it. There's nothing else to discuss, nothing else to talk about. You know the situation. We've got to win this game. So as kickoff is upon us, you may have noticed, 1 second, Hannesson, goal! You love to see it. Minutes into this game, Scott Murphy gets on the end of Hannesson's knockback across the area and opens up the scoreline. That's fantastic. That is a perfect start to the game. And as a nice segue into what I was trying to say, the packed out stadium go into raptures as they start celebrating. We pretty much sell out every single week. If we don't get 15,000, we're getting like 4,800 or so. We are 14,800 or so, I should say. So we're pretty much selling out the stadium. So I want to ask the board to expand the stadium, to make it bigger, to get more people coming in, to make more money. However, that will take away from our transfer budget, won't it? Which is right. So I'm not quite sure what to do, but I do like having a bigger stadium. So I might ask them to expand it, but I'm not entirely sure what the expansion capacity of this stadium is. So it might be better to actually ask for a new stadium, but of course that's going to be more expensive. We'll explore that after this game or after the Real Madrid game, one of the two. I think after the Real Madrid game, it makes more sense to do it then when we know if we're in European football or not, because that will make a big impact on whether we need to expand our stadium or not. In the meantime, Perez into Galina. Galina up towards no one in the end, unfortunately, means that Espanyol can come forward, and Espanyol are looking dangerous as they get the ball into the area. Not quite across the box, though, and the clearance not quite getting itself up to Kenneth Gisk, unfortunately, who in the second half of the season, after coming back from his injury, has really outperformed Sione. So I'm really still unsure about what to do when it comes to selling him or not selling him. We'll work it out at some point, I'm sure. In the meantime, Espanyol looking to build out from the back as they get it out to their wingers. I'm a little concerned because every highlight since our goal has been for Espanyol, and our clearances are basically, I think we need to, you hate to see it, they've scored a goal. We really need to change formation next season and system a little bit. Now, I've been trying my best to build my own formations, right? And for the most part, I think it's been very successful because we've taken Lincoln to La Liga. However, I don't know if I'm just overcomplicating things in my head a little bit, but I think next season, just to maybe trial it, I might just go back to one of those preset gegenpress formations and adjust it ever so slightly if we need to. I think maybe that might be a better step to take. So I'm tempted to do that next season for one of our formations and see if it works. I feel like that is kind of sensible as we have scored a goal. Kenneth Gisk got it. I think we should have been given a penalty for the Perez foul there, but in the end, advantage was played maybe. Gisk gets it in the back of the net and immediately we're back in front in this game. Only 15 minutes into it though, so it's going quite slowly as there's now a highlight for Espanyol. I just want this game to go quick. I just want to get the 3 points on the board and then have a little bit of breathing room, lose to Real Madrid, but hopefully hold on to a European place. That'd be fantastic as Murphy gets the ball up towards Gisk, not getting to its target. Unfortunately, as Hannesson clears to Paulo Turner, lots of battling around in the midfield, but we look like we might be on an attack now as Paulo cuts from the inside, shoots, easy save for the keeper. But nice to see our front men all doing very well, and Scott Murphy in midfield on a 7.5, although he did get a goal, so that's why he's doing so well. Still can't get midfielders to get good ratings. I'm going to start saying it's a bug in the game, but I don't think it is. I genuinely think it's just me being tactically inept, and also our players maybe not being quite up to scratch. I don't know. I can't really get good ratings out of my midfielders, but I'll blame the game for now because I don't like to admit to my own mistakes, so I won't do that yet. In the meantime, Espanyol still can't get that equaliser back, but I must say they look the far more dangerous of the two teams here today as Suarez looks to get the ball in the middle. Weird tackle from Galina and the header just wide of the post. Giannis on the ball for us now, bringing it out from the back. So many highlights in this first half. I'm going to have to edit some of these out, I think. Hopefully this one... Oh, I thought that was in the back of a net. I was going, oh, they've scored a goal, but it went wide somehow. That looked like it was in the back of a net. Not complaining though, obviously, not complaining because that would mean an Espanyol goal. At the halfway stage of the game, we are winning, which is fantastic. Pleased with how things are going. Keep it up. The quick pick is working wonders out there for us, and I want to have a look at the league table and latest scores in a second as well. Although Espanyol are looking to come forward instantly in this second half, which is not much fun. Roberto Lopez into Suarez. Suarez out to Herrera on the edge of the area. A man that I can't pronounce plays it into Roberto Lopez. And Espanyol have got that equaliser. Alright, that's not great. That is really not great at all. I'll wait for the league table to update because I think it still thinks we're winning. Or does it? No, it doesn't. Okay. Well, we're not in a great position because Celta Vigo are clearly winning their game because they are now on 60 points as well. They're winning, as you can see, 2-1. Levante also winning 2-0 against Villarreal, but Huesca are losing. So Huesca might go out the race, and actually as it stands right now, so will Espanyol. But if we still draw and Levante still win, there's still the likelihood of us dropping out of these European places. Oh, you hate to see it. Especially with our next game being against Real Madrid, although they are losing right now, so that might be in our favour, I don't know. As Gisk, I thought was going to get a goal there. I think he was offside anyway, so it wouldn't have counted anyway. But Espanyol have clearly started this second half very well. Boys, come on. Let's not concede a third goal here. Please don't concede a third goal here. Please don't. Krenter, fantastic save there. Let's make some changes as well. Lalovic not playing the best out there, so let's bring Roy Ariel on for him. Turner, we can't take him off because the quick pick hasn't put a left winger on the bench. That's rather frustrating. I should have done that myself, shouldn't I? Perez is looking tired though. Perez will come off for Siona, who can play right wing. So we'll do that change, bring him on and hopefully that'll make a difference. I'm going to go a little bit more attacking. We need to get the dubs here. We need the win. Please give us the win. We'll have a look at the scores in a second. I've neglected to look at that once again. The clearances just aren't good. We're not getting good clearances out there. They just go straight to Espanyol every single time, which isn't great. And they look to come forward. Oh, that's a good interception, but a poor clearance again. And it's just available for them to keep coming forward. But we have managed to regain possession. Sione coming forward with pace into Paulo Turner. Paulo couldn't get it in the back of a net though. If only he could have done, that would have alleviated some of our worries. Apparently Pascal should come off for Lukau. Not sure how I feel about that one, as Roy Ariel on the edge of the area just loses possession. Get out of my club. I don't want you here. I'm so sorry to all of you viewers who saw me paying £8 million for him. And all of you said, Tom, why are you doing that? And I bought him anyway. I want to apologise to you for that, for wasting so much money on him. I do apologise. A very poor decision in my, with hindsight, obviously. I thought he was going to be great at the time. He's not. But Stransky into Sione. Come on! Sione was a good offer. That was fantastic. Sione gives us the goal we need. And currently, the 3 points that we need. Let's hold on for another 13 minutes. And we might just be all right here. So, we stay in 6th. Celta Vigo still winning. Levante still winning as well. Huesca still losing, but they have pulled a goal back. Real Madrid are still losing as well, which is obviously kind of good, because if they're losing, it might mean we might have a chance of beating them. Very good save from Krenta on the line there, but we're in the 90th minute now. Please don't do this, Espanyol. Krenta, okay, good save. Please be sensible. I'm not sure what that highlight was for. Please be sensible. Espanyol have battered us today, by the way. 24 shots they've had. 24 to our 15. But we've come away with the important win just when we needed a desperate victory. Your performance has secured us qualification to the Europa... Have we done it? Without me realising. Have we done it? We have done it. Levante are 4 points behind us. Oh, you love to see it. So we're guaranteed a top 7 place. What's our head-to-head? We're in Europa League. We're in the Europa League next season. What's our head-to-head record with Celta Vigo? Can I see the head-to-head record with Celta Vigo, please? We lost 2-1 there. Celta Vigo. We won 5-2. So we have a better head-to-head record against them because of goal difference. So actually, if Celta... I should have checked this out earlier. So if we lose to Madrid, but Celta Vigo win, they will still stay behind us because of that head-to-head record. So we are confirmed 6th place in... Maybe even 5th, actually. We've still got that game against Real Madrid to come still. Sevilla drew. We could come 5th. This is mental. So we've qualified for the Europa League for next season. That is absolutely mental. And the board have set initial budgets of £450,000 a week on wages. So that's an extra £150,000 a week. And 20 million to spend, which is very, very nice. In terms of the bank balance then, we have 41 million in there. Okay. Make a board request, stadium, expand the stadium. I don't think it's going to cost 20 million to expand the stadium. We sell out. Look, if we look at our home games, right? So that game we just played, 14-8. The game before that, 15, 14-8, 14-7, 14-7, 50. I think it's sensible to be asking for a stadium expansion. Can I ask for that, please? Press continue. The board have said yes. Wow. Okay. Oh, well, not massive expansion. I thought it was going to be a huge one. The planned expansion will expand the stadium to 17,000 seats. I assume that is going to be the limit, because that seems like a very arbitrary number to just randomly expand it to. That must be the limit. It's only going to cost £2.5 million, and they're going to do it through summer. So it's going to be very, very quick as well. So next season, we'll have 17,000 seats stadium-wise, which will be very, very nice. But I assume that's the limit. So any further expansions, I assume at this stage, are going to have to come from a new stadium. Right, we'll play the Real Madrid game in a minute. I need to pause recording though, because my chicken might be being burnt in the oven. So 1 second. So that is all very exciting, I must say. Obviously, new budgets, bigger budgets than this season, which is very, very nice. Stadium expansion on its way. European football coming back to Lincoln Red Imps. Of course, in real life, they're in Europe every single season because they always win the Gibraltar National League, but obviously get knocked out of the very, very, very early qualification rounds. Speaking of the Gibraltar League, rather disappointingly, the B team didn't end up winning the league title. They bottled it by 4 points, which was very, very sad, but Jack Batty scored 50 goals this season. So well done to him, fantastic stuff. We'll offer him a new contract for the B team. Obviously, he's not quite good enough for the first team, but I'm more than happy to have him score 50 goals a season for the B team. Timo Wolff also with 17 assists there. You love to see it. Obviously, since his sort of a little bit of demise, he was fantastic for us in our promotion year to La Liga, but never quite stepped up to La Liga level, unfortunately. But has been killing it in the National League in Gibraltar. So he's a big reason as well as to why we're doing so well there. Oh, it takes so much pressure off this Real Madrid game now that I know we're confirmed for Europe. It takes so much pressure off. I feel like a new man. I'm so happy now because basically I've just continued on from recording yesterday's episode, and that's literally been like half an hour ago. I was well upset, and now here we are. I can't stop smiling. And the thing is, when it comes to European football, you know, if you're like a Greek side or a Hungarian side, European football is huge for you, but it's very unlikely you're going to win it because you're a Greek or Hungarian side. Because we are like a decent La Liga side, it automatically puts us as like one of the favourites for the competition, surely, especially the Europa League. So I'm feeling really confident about that. And I'm also feeling very confident about Andrei Shitigel's quick pick, which I'm going to press again. And I don't think he's made a change to the team. So he hasn't. So let's submit it again. Same team. Let's take on Real Madrid in Madrid for the final day of the season. If we stop Real Madrid winning, we might stop them claiming the league title, which is very exciting as well. Let's have a quick look at the league table, because I'm sure they lost their last game and they dropped down to second. They did behind Barcelona by a single point. But Valencia could also end up winning the league title. So if we do our bit right now and beat Real Madrid, that would be very, very good for Barca and Valencia. And I kind of want Valencia to go on to win it because I don't think they have won it in this save. It'd be good to see a different team win La Liga. As I say all this though, it is going to be an Ungar goal. Not an Ungar goal. Interesting. So Barcelona are playing, I'm not sure they're playing actually. We'll look at this in a second when we get a break in the highlights. As Galina on the ball into Perez. Perez tackled, and Ungar, who has got nearly 40 league goals this season for Real Madrid, comes forward and nearly scores, but obviously doesn't score, which is fantastic. Let's have a quick look who's playing who then. Barca are 1-0 up against Espanyol. Jude Bellingham with the goal for them. And Valencia are currently playing Levante. So we'll keep tabs on that. But if Barcelona already won the up, I can't see them losing the game. So it might be a Barcelona title come the end of the episode. Sevilla, though, we need to keep tabs on Sevilla. Forgot about them. They're 2-0 up against Sevilla are 2-0 up against Leganes. So that kind of puts any sort of hope of a fifth place finish to bed. But at least we've come sixth. Sixth is a huge achievement. We have smashed our points total from last season. And more importantly, we are in European football, which I can't stop saying. I don't even care that Giannis has given away a penalty right now. I don't even care about that. It's going to be a yard. It's going to be a penalty because it always is. And referee, go on then. Give us your outcome, lads. Of course, the penalty has been awarded. Krenter, can you make a good penalty save here from Ungar, looking for his millionth goal of the season? He's got nearly 40 in the league. Total, it'll flash up now. His 48th goal of the season in all competitions. What a talent. Although hopefully in a few years' time, he's not a striker, but hopefully Tyson Brown, hopefully he can compete. And hopefully Tyson Brown can win a couple Ballon d'Ors, hopefully for us. Into the second half though, and the first highlight of the game for us in the second half is us giving the ball straight away to Real Madrid. You hate to see it. Kai Havertz gets the ball forward, but a nice interception there is given straight back to Real Madrid. Not great, really. We need to sort our passing out a bit next season as Ungar gets the ball in the middle. The clearance, again, is only as far as Real Madrid players. And that clearance is only as far. So many times we just can't get clearances to go to our men, basically. But Krenter makes a good save to keep us in the game. So Barca are still winning. Valencia are still 0-0. Sevilla are 3-0 up. So after all the excitement of things might change, actually, Valencia are winning 1-0, but of all the excitement of things might change, nothing's changing. The top six stay in the exact same positions that they started off today's episode in. So by looks of things, that is going to be that as the clock ticks down on today's game and on Season 11 of the Lincoln Loco 3. The best season we've had well, maybe not the best season we've had so far, because I think all the games that we won in like La Liga 2 in our promotion year, that might be a bit more successful. We've had some low points this season, particularly last episode. That wasn't much fun to record. I didn't enjoy doing that one, and probably wasn't much of a watch either because we kept losing the game and things like that. But as we are brought down in the area, what am I on about? Brought down in the area. We're not brought down in the area. Stransky looks to put the ball across into the. I've lost all power to talk now. I'm overwhelmed with everything. And obviously, Real Madrid win the title. How's that just happened? Barcelona must have conceded very, very, very late on there for that to happen. Because Real Madrid, we've given the title to Real Madrid. I'm a bit annoyed about that because I prefer Barcelona, if I'm honest with you. But I mean, congratulations, congrats on that one. Espanyol scored in the 88th minute, so Barcelona drew. Valencia, what happened to them? Also drew in the 94th minute. So in the end, the penalty from Ungar was enough for Real Madrid to win the league. I like how we've played a role in that. I'm a big fan of that. So that brings a conclusion to Season 11 of the Lincoln Loco 3. Very exciting. Obviously, Season 12. Honestly, I'm doing another video after this with someone else. I don't know how I'm going to do it because I'm all over the place right now with my talking and stuff like that. The team is going to change massively, I think. I think we need to make some big changes to the team as we prepare for life in Europe, which is very exciting. 20 million to spend, loads in the wage budget. I'm really excited. It's going to be really good fun. So because we've gone through budgets and Europe next season and things like that, there's not an awful lot more to talk about. So we're going to finish things up here for this evening. Thank you ever so much for watching today. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. It was very exciting and it's worked out for us very nicely in the end. So have a lovely evening. I will see you soon. Have a good one. Goodbye.